Welcome, welcome. Well, we're back with another video of the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Thank God, right? So let's get into it. So the episode begins as the elves teach Idra and Teltina spells like the seal engraving spell. Meanwhile, Red notices Reyna being all alone and shit, and she reminisces on how she used to be friends with a human, which Red figures out it's Azir.
他のエルフがアジールに怒ってた時、なんだか悲しい顔してただろう。
顔に出ちゃってましたか。
Then Reyna says how he's an enemy of her forest now, and that she'll kick his ass when they meet again. And Red says that they can make up afterwards. However, Reyna believes there's no going back to their old friendship, and Red surprisingly agrees that it won't be the same as it used to be, as he experienced something similar, and he reforged that bond even stronger than before. Reyna asks him to tell her more about it, and Idra becomes jealous as fuck as she sees them together while he tells Reyna his origins.
だからイドラさん、
テルテラ様、何かの病かもしれません。近づかない方がよろしいかと。
違います。女心です、女心。
And so we get the Kizuna 5 intro and a flashback of Red's origins as we discover that he was orphaned as his parents both died. Anyways, he is adopted by Daigo Shindo, who was a friend of his father, and then Red meets Daigo's wife, Yukari, his son, Kiyohiro, and his daughter, Sumika. Then Daigo plants a olive seedling to commemorate the occasion and to symbolize their relationship with Red. And Kiyohiro states that he and Red should become friends. Then we see Red getting bullied at school.
ある時は火炙りの刑。
火炙り？持ってませんか、レッドさん。
悪い、つい筆が走って。
筆って。
That's fucking sus.
Luckily, Kiyohiro saves his ass. Anyways, Red says that both he and Kiyohiro became close friends and family members, as well as how Kiyohiro helped him in other ways, like schoolwork.
違うよ、東郷。そこはほら、計算の仕方が。こうか。違う。いた。あれ、清弘さん。 暴力は嫌いなんじゃ？
ああ、よっぽどイライラしてたんだろうな。
Well, duh.
However, as they got older, Kiyohiro became jealous as his family paid more attention to Red, allowing the relationship enders to turn him into the villain Bond Killer to seek revenge. And by spreading and feeding on hatred, Bond Killer was a strong opponent that nearly defeated both Red and his team and nearly destroyed the city. However, thanks to the surprise intervention from the Solar Equadron, the Kizuna 5 successfully kick his ass and turn him back to normal. And both Red and Kiyohiro reconciled, but Kiyohiro tend to turn back into Bond Killer whenever he's jealous, forcing Red to defeat him 13 times before he stopped. Okay, I understand once or twice, but 13? At that point, he's going to the Shadow Realm. Anyways, a Yu-Gi-Oh card suddenly rains from the sky and traps Teltina inside. Then it happens to Hydra and the other elves at the village. And the episode ends from there.
I hate cliffhangers.
So what did I think of the episode? And it's alright. The animation is still good. And we do get an origin story for Red. However, it's cliche as fuck as he's an orphan. Also, we don't get an explanation on how he became a member of the Kizuna 5. Even he doesn't go into it that much.
この時初めて俺は絆レッドになったんだぜ。
でも、何がどうしてレッドになったのですか？
そこは今重要じゃないんだぜ。
That's some old bullshit.
But the comedy is still very good, especially when he exaggerates certain events, and seeing Hydra turn into a yandere put a smile on my face. So yeah, the episode's still enjoyable. And that was the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this. Oh, and if you like my work, support the channel at Ko-Fi. There you can support me with as little as $1 a month, and you can drop suggestions for any future projects you want to check out, and you'll have your names in the credits. And if you do support me, I thank you very much, and I appreciate it very much. So stay safe out there and goodbye.
あなたは不思議な方ですね。言ってることは青臭くてめちゃくちゃなのに、妙な安心感と説得力がある。
それ褒めてる？